to show you first what I got at the farmer's market. It took me a minute because I kind of tried to get it all out of its bags for the most part, so I was able to show you what I got at the farmer's market. My first stop this morning was the farmer's market, and I think I did pretty well. I spent about, I think it was $55 to $60, somewhere in there. And I'll show you guys what I got. I ended up with, so I'll start with the cucumbers. I got 9 cucumbers. They were $1 each, but I love the fact that they're nice and firm and Michigan grown and there's no wax, and they're absolutely, they taste so good. They're so delicious. So that was $9. I got 2 jars of these pickles that happen to be $7.50 each, or 2 for $14. Even though I have some homemade pickles in the fridge, I still got these because I haven't seen that guy for quite a few months, maybe almost a year. And I did try these before. These ones are garlic dill, and then these ones are bread and butter, and they taste really, really yummy. So I got 2 jars of those. I got 9 pomegranates. He said he'd give me 3 for $1. He had marked 50 cents a piece. They are split open, but he cut one open for me, and it was beautiful inside. So I did for 3 for $1. Of course, I got 9 pomegranate. A pound of fresh spinach costs $5, but I mean, it's fresh. I think it's greenhouse grown. I also got a pound of kale that I plan to make some kale chips out of. That again was $5. I got all these limes. These are organic, and I think I paid $4 for, there must be 30 limes here. And if I don't go through all of them, I just plan to freeze some and make some ice cubes or something out of that for, you know, just water or what have you. So that was a really, really good deal on that. All this cauliflower, even though it's a goitrogen, what have you, thyroid suppressing, it's just so yummy the way that I've been seasoning it lately. So I did get 5 heads. I may cook a little bit for the kids, but most of it will be eaten raw. I want to make some Spanish rice, some raw Spanish rice. I have a couple of recipes I want to experiment with also. But $1 a head, you can't go wrong with that. So I got 5 heads of cauliflower, and some of them, you know, aren't very big. So, and then some broccoli. I think he charged me $2.50 each, but it's fresh, so of course I will pay that. So 2 bunches of broccoli. I got 3 garlic cloves. These were $1. You know, some people have $2.50 for a head of garlic, and so I got the $1 ones. 3 for $1. 2, these were $1 each too. 2 of the green onions, which I also made for a recipe. A few bell peppers. These happen to be 3 for $1. I mean, I think they said they're from Canada. They don't look the best, but 3 for $1. I figured I couldn't go wrong, especially if I'm just going to blend them up anyways. I did end up paying $2.50 for this kale at my first stop before I ended up getting that kale. But this was $2.50 for, I don't know, it's probably a ½ pound, so it's probably about the same price. Definitely some kale chips in my future because I also got this bag of kale. This is all organic kale. Most everything I got, though, I think is spray-free. I kind of stick with the same farmers, and most all of them that I go to are either organic or spray-free. But there's some purple kale and then some flat kale leaves. It's just beautiful kale. So I thought I wouldn't even really have to break this up. I mean, I could probably just dehydrate it as is. And like I said, there's a little mix in here of all different kinds. And so this is kind of ready to go. So that was, I want to say $2.50 for a quarter pound of that, all organic. And then these potatoes were organic. And I think I paid $8 for all these. Now that's a little bit more expensive, but they are organic, and I bet you they're really buttery and yummy, so the kids will like those quite a bit. And I got them the cinnamon bread. They usually want me to get them some pumpkin bread, so we don't get this very often. The bread, I mean, it is homemade, but it does have the white flour and all that stuff in it, and it does have dairy. But I figure it's once in a while they can have a little treat. So this is my farmer's market grocery haul for today. Again, like I said, I spent a little less than $60. And then I stopped at the health food store, and I really stocked up there. So let me show you guys everything I got from there. I'll clear it off the table, and I will put everything from the health food store on the table and show you guys everything I bought from there. I almost forgot the lemons. Now, I do live in Michigan, but the farmers that I buy the lemons and limes from, I'm not sure where they get it, but it is organic, and I got all these lemons. I think it was $4. So again, like 30 lemons for $4. So that was also part of the $60 for the farmer's market haul. So after the farmer's market, I stopped at my health food store, and don't flip out about how much I got. I usually just go there once a month, and I stock up for a month or however long it ends up lasting me. So I don't even know if I want to tell you guys how much I spent, but I will show you guys everything that I bought at the health food store. I will start here. I bought the raw vegan coconut wraps. They they look really good. You know, they're raw, they're vegan, there's just a few ingredients. So if you've tried these, please let me know what you think, if you like them, if you don't like them. Any recipes, what works good, does fruit work better than something more savory like salad ingredients? Please let me know if you've tried these and what you use them for. So that already was $10. I wanted to get the kids some kind of snack. They haven't had these for a while, so I did get them 2 boxes of the Z-Bars, you know, for school snacks and such like that. I got some of the Happy Puffs. I know they're like $3 a piece, but the baby, she doesn't eat a whole lot right now, even though she's almost 11 months today. She doesn't have any teeth still, so I give her, you know, some things that she can eat. Sometimes, you know, cooked potatoes, broccoli, you know, finger food. She loves to feed herself, so I got these little things just sometimes for on the go. You know, they're kind of nice and something to feed her and quick. But yep, so I got those. So again, like I said, they'll last me at least a month, if not longer, for all of that. And Zariah eats the puffs too. They're nice. Like I said, they just melt in your mouth. I didn't get any tea. You guys don't see any tea. Yerba Mate chocolate is probably my absolute favorite tea ever. So unfortunately, it only comes in the tea bags. I do like the loose leaf tea a lot better. But I got a couple of those. I haven't tried this one yet, so I got that one to try. And then I got a pound of the Yerba Mate. This is the traditional full body flavor. I haven't tried this one. I usually get the... Sorry about my daughter in the background, but I usually get the double dried. I forgot why, but I figured I'd try this full body flavor, so like a little, I don't know, stronger flavor maybe. And then I did get this one. I haven't tried this one yet. So again, this is going to last me longer than a month for sure. So like I said, I stacked up. So I think I showed you all the teas I got. And then I got this one. Your Yerba Mate Organic Unsmoked, and that's how much that cost. That was a pound also, so that was $15.99 for a pound. This was $16.99 for a pound from that brand, and this brand was $14.29 a pound. So it's all the same type of tea, but yet it varies in price per brand, which is crazy. I stocked up on sunflower seeds. I am going to sprout and dehydrate them so that they're ready for recipes. So I've spent, I don't know, 20 bucks or more on sunflower seeds. Some bananas that need ripening. I still have a few that are ripe, so I got some that would take a little while to ripen. I grabbed quite a bit of these bouillon cubes just because it's me in school and the kids and stuff, so they make great soup. So I really do like this brand, and I make a lot of vegan potato soup with it. If I can get this to focus. There, that way you guys can see the ingredients are non-GMO. I don't know, I really get a good feeling from this company, so I've used these for quite some time now, a couple of years. And then I grabbed this just to see how it compared. It is cheaper. I think the other one's $3.49, so it's almost cheaper by $1. And so I was gonna kind of compare and see, but again, I don't know what maltodextrin is, but other than that, it looks pretty good. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs of the vegetable bouillon. And then I ended up getting 2 cucumbers so I can have some like fettuccine alfredo, raw fettuccine alfredo. I got some hazelnuts. I'm going to make some kind of maybe yogurt or something with these. Those were kind of expensive. Some sun-dried tomatoes that I'll be making, I'm not sure with, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of those. Some cumin. Now I'm not out of cumin, but I was there and I knew that I would be out soon, so I grabbed some of that. Cinnamon sticks, they make a great, I just put water on the stove and I put some cinnamon and some, like, you know, citrus peels and maybe a little vanilla, and it makes the house smell amazing. So that's primarily what I use them for. Maybe I can make a ginger and cinnamon type tea or something like that. And then just some garlic, because I'm getting low on that. I got 4 of these pears. Forgot what the name was, but I've never tried them before. And they looked good. So these are organic. Again, everything here is organic because it's from the health food store. We have 4 pears. That'll make a nice snack, just those. Some ginger for juices and whatever else. I did get some crackers for the kids. They said they really miss Ritz. I refused to buy them because of the high fructose corn syrup. So even though they have wheat in them, and I'd really like to get them off the wheat, at least these are a better option than, you know, the Ritz and some of the other ones out there. So I grabbed them 2 different kinds. Again, it's about the same type of cracker, $3.29 for this one, $3.99 for this one, but I just wanted to kind of compare and see if they liked either one of them. Some black sesame seeds, 8 ounces of those. I was super amazed to find them and very grateful. Some tomatoes, because they're super hard to come by right now by the farmer's market. Again, these are organic, and then I got some, again, these are organic, and I just needed a few. And then I got some toothpaste. I'm finally ready to get rid of the toothpaste. As a coupon person in the past, I stocked up on a lot, so we just kind of are getting down to the wire with the Rembrandt and some other ones that just have fluoride. So I decided to go fluoride free. This looks like a pretty good brand to me. I think this costs more because it's a gel, because I think they are the same size. But they both look good to me, and I couldn't make up my mind. So I got one for my downstairs bathroom that the kids use and one for upstairs. And then a body brush was $10, but I really want to dry brush, so I thought this was a really nice one, bamboo skin brush for dry brushing. And just some free magazine that they gave me. So I think I showed you guys everything I got. My last stop of the day was, I just stopped at Meijer, my local grocery store, to pick up the last few things that I couldn't find at the first 2 places that I went. And I spent about 20 bucks on this. The avocados were actually $1.50, but they're pretty good size. Now I still have a few that are ripe, but these will ripen up just in time when I run out of those ones. So I just got some mushrooms. I plan to make like a raw vegan type mushroom soup. I got a jicama. I have never tried jicama, but I figured, you know what, I might as well. I've been interested in it, so I'm not sure what kind of recipe I'll make, but I just want to try it so bad. I did buy an orange cauliflower, even though I have all those cauliflowers, because the popcorn chicken recipe, Lisa from Raw Renewal said that it tastes really, really good with the orange cauliflower and dehydrate it for 2 days. So I figured I'll go ahead and dehydrate this one for 2 days, and I got the other ones, you know, that I can eat in the meantime. So I'm going to see how different in taste that is. And I got 1 big bulb of fennel. I want to make some fennel, dill, orange type salad. Sounds amazing. So I got fennel, 1 bunch of dill that I'll probably use for a couple different recipes and dressings. I think I showed you guys a 3 avocado, just a few Roma tomatoes, and 2 like regular jalapenos, and these are 2, I don't know, miniature. I don't know if they're just not ripe, like not as ripe, or what the difference is, but they're all 4 of them are jalapenos. And then I got 2 of these, I think they're serrano peppers, I'm pretty sure. We got 2 of those, which are kind of spicy. I want to make some like refried bean type things out of sunflower seeds, and I got the peppers for that. And then I got 1 head of romaine. I have a little bit of romaine left, but I try and do my grocery shopping so that way I don't really need to go out again for the week, just because of the weather and having 4 kids, and then just the weather again. And it's a big job, so I try and pretty much do most of my shopping on Saturday, so that way I don't have a whole lot to do during the week. If I do, I just run out and get a few different things. So here's my grocery haul for today, Saturday, November 22nd, 2014. And then I'll show you guys what I do with all the ingredients this week. So stay tuned for those videos.